What are your thoughts on domestic violence and the temporary protective order system?
Well, let me preface the answer to that question by saying, unfortunately, during my 22 years of practicing law, I've actually been involved in cases where two litigants were murdered as a result of domestic violence. So this is an issue that hits very near and dear to me. I'm an advocate for protecting persons against domestic violence. However, being an advocate, I think it's important for the viewers to recognize that anyone alleged to have committed an act of domestic violence, anyone against whom a temporary protective order is issued, has certain basic due process rights. I think what's most important about domestic violence and the temporary protective order process is for a judge to be willing to take the time to listen to both sides. The facts have to be ascertained before a judge can make a determination, first off, whether to issue a protective order, and second, whether or not to extend that protective order for the time permissible by law. I think it's also important for the viewers to recognize that the family court system is not the criminal system. The family court system can enter protective orders, restraining orders, preventing persons from conducting themselves in certain ways. The family court system can enforce those protective orders by making findings of contempt and applying sanctions accordingly. Now, of course, the sanctions can include jail time for violating protective orders. However, it's important for the viewers to know and to recognize that the family court system is not the criminal system. The family court system is not the system that makes a determination as to whether or not someone will be convicted of committing domestic violence and whether somebody will be sentenced in accordance with that conviction. That occurs in a separate court other than the family court.